Today, I'm going to be going over Taragi the frog. I pulled him earlier today, which I was really excited about. Now, I used him in Clan Boss, I used him in Dungeons, and I will say he is an amazing, amazing champion. He's an HP based champion. So he's very easy to build defensively. I don't think he's really meant for damage, he's just meant for sheer support. And he's an excellent debuffer. So I'm going to take him into Dragon's Lair. Stage 13. Have him with sort of a debuff team. So obviously I'm gonna put it on auto. Now I think what he does first is his A3. Yeah, he'll do his A3 first. And then he'll do his A. And then he'll do his A2. I think if there's a certain amount of debuffs out. 3 provokes. That's very good. The chance of him provoking increases based on the amount of debuffs that are out on the enemy team, and not just the target, because he can pretty much provoke the whole team, which is really good for support. He can heal himself. His passive, Toxic Blood, it can place a 5% poison debuff on the attacker for 2 turns, I believe, which is really good for Clan Boss, really good for the Dragon. It's very, very useful. I feel like he could be used in a Poison Combust team, I feel like. If you build him with enough accuracy, I feel like he could definitely be in a Poison Combust team with Xavia. With Xavia or Karam. Just because when somebody attacks him, he places poison debuffs. And I think he would go really well with Aox the Remember. Because anytime the Clan Boss attacks Aox, Aox extends debuffs by 1 turn. He's an amazing champion. I really do like him. He keeps everybody alive, which is very nice, and if he dies, he's going to get picked back up by Solar Drakes, because Solar Drakes is an absolute beast of a champion. He's just really good if you have a good amount of debuffers on your team. Oh, why did you have to be a flat stat defense chest piece? That sucks so bad. And it's a 5-star too. That really sucks. But no, he's good in all aspects of the game. I already used him on Clan Boss. On hard, I was doing at least 3 million damage. He brought me up to another 5 million, which I think is great. Normal, I'd say I was doing around, without Taragi the frog, I was doing around 7 to 8 mil. I can do around almost 10 million with Taragi the frog. The first run was without him, because after that run I pulled him. Obviously he's level 19 there, but at a pretty basic low level, he's very useful, because I think it's a 50% chance he has of placing that poison when he's attacked. One attacked has a 50% chance of placing a 5% poison debuff on the attacker, occurs once per hit. That is so good. Meaning, if you're fighting the clan boss and he's down to the affinity, and he changes affinity, and he is on a and it's the spirit affinity, the clan boss hits this guy twice. That's 2 poisons per attack, because the clan boss is going to hit you twice with each attack, which is amazing. And with Bog Blessing, places a shield buff equal to 15% of this champion's max HP and a 50% ally protection buff on all allies except this champion for 2 turns. Also heals this champion by 25% of their max HP and places a 30% reflect damage buff on them for 3 turns. This heal increases by 2.5% for each poison debuff on the enemy team. So it doesn't have to be his poisons. You can have any good poisoner like Dracomorph, and he'll and this is on a 3-turn cooldown. So every 3 turns he's going to be fully healed if you have enough poisons out there, and his passive just makes up for it. And then Potent Stench, the one I was talking about that attacks all enemies, 50% chance of placing for provoke. A base 50% chance of placing a provoke is so good. What's Drexstar's chance? Drexstar, who is a legendary, has a 40% chance of placing a provoke, while an epic has a 50% chance. I know it's only 10% off, but I think he's doing a better job at crowd control than what Drexstar does. I know Drexstar has the decreased attack, and he's an amazing champion. But Taragi, I think he just has more. He has more survivability, and his A1 is just ridiculous. Attacks one enemy, 30% chance of placing a 50% decreased attack debuff for 2 turns. Damage based on HP. You can get 10% more damage and a 40% chance of placing a decreased attack debuff. The big version for 2 turns. This guy is an amazing epic. I love him. And his aura skill increases ally resistance in all battles by 40%. Good to have. Not bad. Good to have, but you don't really need a resist if you have Nekret the Great increase all battles by 60% in all battles by 60%. Nekret is a beast, but this video is about Taragi the Frog. If I had a clan boss here, I would show you. But that's going to be another hour or so. I will definitely post the next day about what he can do on the clan boss. I haven't tried him out in the arena because I don't think he would be a good arena champ. But for tag team arena right now, I think he would be great on one of my teams. He is on one of my arena teams. So basically, he's just an all around amazing champion. Like, I love this guy. I want to invest in him. I was having him, Harvest Jack, and a couple of food champions just leveling up. Because I want to get him to max as soon as possible, fully ascended, all that good stuff. It can be hard to do it sometimes when you don't have an XP boost. Like, I bought an XP boost this morning because I was just trying to farm XP and silver for food, basically. And in the campaign, Harvest Jack, he's my campaign farmer. You guys know that. Until I can get a better one. But Taragi the Frog, he can He can hold his own in campaign. It's actually really nice. Because on auto. But yeah, for each debuff that is out, it increases his chance of landing a provoke. So if you have somebody like one of the new champions, the new Void champion, if you pair him with her, the new Void Legendary Shadowkin champion, that is just a ridiculous combo because she'll attack one enemy, place all those debuffs, and he'll provoke the whole team based on the amount of debuffs on that one person. Because remember, the provoke chance increases based on how many debuffs are on the team. So if you land those debuffs on one person, he's going to 100% provoke the whole team, and he can work with Kantra the Cyclone. Now, I don't have either of those champions. I don't have Kantra because I haven't participated in the fusion, and I don't have the new Void Legendary, obviously, because they just came out. But there is so many teams that you can build around this guy, and it is just nuts. I just pulled him, and I started building him out, and I think I already have him around 30k HP. 34,108 HP. I almost have him at 100% crit rate. I am working on that right now. I don't think he's going to hit hard. He might. I'll have to farm up some Savage Gear based on HP. In all honesty, I think he doesn't compare to Jotun. Because Jotun, he's one of the hardest hitting HP champions in the game. But everybody knows Sir Nick is the hardest hitting champion, damage based on HP champion in this game. He hits so freaking hard. It's just ridiculous. He's on my wish list. But I want to try him out in Doom Tower just to kind of see what he's like in Doom Tower. So I'll take Grush out, put Taragi in, and we'll see how this goes. Now there are a couple of Bistophuses. How do you say Bistophus plural? There are a couple of Bistophus, but They should die really quick, because Bistophus is just a bad champion. Like, they need to buff him again. Now, I've been concerned if I pull Elegaeus, if I should build him or not, because that ability he just did decreases turn meter by a decent amount, but he's not really meta. Now, see right there, the poison debuff just landed on two of those guys when they attacked him. Taragi is just a beast, man. I love this champion. I pulled him today. I love him. He is going to be in my main clan boss team now. I think I'm going to sub him out for... I think I subbed him out for Necrit. I might have. But yeah, he looks like he's doing fine in Doom Tower just because I have such a powerful team built around him. So, I don't have very much speed on him because I don't think... He's not somebody like Harvest Jack where you have to have speed. But you want to have him fast enough. Not super fast, but you want to have him fast enough to where he's getting provokes and decrease attack, and to the point where he can constantly heal himself and keep himself alive. I'd say build him between at least 170 speed at the most. I wouldn't build him any faster. Now, my Harvest Jack isn't built to be fast either. But my Harvest Jack has not only high HP, he has really high defense, so he can take a lot of hits. Now, normally, a normal Harvest Jack, same thing goes with a Miscreated Monster. You don't usually see them with high defense. They have high HP, high speed, high accuracy. No. My Harvest Jack has high accuracy, defense, and HP. As long as he can take the hits, it's perfectly fine. There's so many ways you can build HP and defensive base damage dealers. It's ridiculous. Doom Tower, that looks like a hard team. 2 Soul of the Drakes, 3 Shamrocks. I remember fighting this arena team. It was 2 Soul of the Drakes, a Razin, and I think it was a Mausoleum Mage or Gorgorab. It was one of the two. But the Soul of the Drakes, whenever they died, they would pick one another back up, and then the Razin would just absolutely nuke me. Like, the Razin nuked my whole team in one hit. Because he was built in Savage gear. And I think he did like 100k worth of damage to each of my guys, which was ridiculous because I have a lot of defense built onto all of my champions. I don't have any attack-based champions built out. I don't really have many nukers. The only champion I would consider a nuker would probably be Drexar, because Drexar, he can hit pretty hard. I've put him in Helm Smasher before, and he can hit pretty hard. I've seen him, the way I had him built out with Helm Smasher, I changed it because it wasn't really getting me anywhere, because it screwed up my clan boss runs. Drexar, when he would hit with his AoE attack, because his AoE hits pretty hard, his AoE attack, when he would crit, it would almost be little over 100k. I think it was like 109k damage when he would hit with his AoE. When he would attack magic champions, I think it was about 120, no, 140, and then when you attack force, it was 110. But then Spirit, it was around 90k with the Helm Smasher. But I changed, this made me so mad. I spent gems to refresh his masteries. I was trying to go down to Giant Slayer, but I put him in War Master. Because I wasn't paying attention. I am trying to get Archmage Helmet. Oh my god, that dude is insane. I fought him in the arena. He was built in a stun set. It was so freaking annoying to fight against him in a stun set. Like, if you put him, if you have, this would be the ultimate control team. Archmage Helmet, Soul of Drakes, and a Bellower in stun sets. Oh my god. That was the team I fought against in the arena, by the way. That was insane. My team just kept getting stunned and stunned and stunned. The only one that didn't get stunned at all was Necret, and Necret doesn't deal that much damage, which is annoying. It's not annoying that he can't deal damage because he's not a damage dealer. It was just annoying that my main damage dealers, like Drexar, just kept getting stunned. It was just a control fest. It was ridiculous. Imagine the amount of accuracy you have to have in order to make that work. It was just so ridiculous. But, anyway, I'm kind of fading away from Taragi the Frog here. But no, this guy, I think he's an excellent addition to the game, along with some of the other epic champions that they've added over the past. Some of them could use a little work, like some of their abilities, but they're decent. Like, they're not, I wouldn't say Taragi would be OP. He's Okay. He's more along the lines of a Grush, really. He's really just a Grush, the Mangler. But I think he brings more support. If anything, he's more like Aox to remember, because he's doing something each time he gets attacked. But he's doing a strong debuff while he gets attacked, which is amazing. So I wouldn't consider him a godlike epic. He can be used for endgame material, don't get me wrong. But there's certain things, like Arena, I wouldn't use him in Arena at all. Because the amount of accuracy you would have to put on him is just ridiculous. The highest level of Arena I've gotten to was Gold 4. You guys can watch that on my recap video, which was the last video I uploaded. I think it was 2 days ago. If you haven't seen that, definitely check that out. But I think that if you guys definitely pull Taragi the Frog, I definitely recommend using him. If you guys can find an arena build for him, do tell me and let me know in the comments, because certain champions I've found out that I thought wouldn't work in the arena actually do a pretty damn good job in the arena. Somebody like Sylar. My buddy used her in the arena. I thought she was just a spider champion or a wave control champ. I had no idea she could be used in the arena as a turn meter control beast. My buddy has her in a stun set, so she's reducing turn meter and stunning, which is just ridiculous. Those Drek Stars are really hitting us hard. Were there 2 Bad Alcazars? Yeah, there's 2 Bad Alcazars. Bad Alcazar is another one to pair with Taragi the Frog, because Bad Al throws out poisons like crazy if you have him in Reflex gear. The one you get from the Ice Golem that resets your cooldowns or whatever. Each turn. It has a chance of resetting your cooldowns. Plus, if you give Bad Alcazar one of the masteries, I forget what it is, I think it has like a 50% chance of reducing the cooldown of your skills. He'll just be throwing poison after poison after poison after poison. It's just ridiculous. Bad Alcazar is also on my wish list. But no, I'm very happy I pulled Taragi the Frog. Holy crap, he is taking a lot of damage. Because of that ally protect. He might actually die here. Yeah, he's gone. But still, the Drakes will pick him back up. And then hopefully his next turn he'll heal himself. Vizier is another good one to have. Foley, he's an arena nuker. Lanicus is just a beast. Oh, this team looks like fun. And Arbiter is on this team. Oh, no. A Solus is on this team. This is ridiculous. And there's the Bad Alcazar with the cleanse. Holy crap. And Taragi goes down. I think Syl has her revive up. Kill the Arbiter. No. Attack the Arbiter. No, you know what? I'm tapping. I'm intervening. I tapped on the Arbiter, so they should attack her next. Okay, yeah, they're definitely done. And Taragi the frog is back. Ooh, 30 spirit potions. I need that. Barbarians. This is gonna suck. Let's see if I can do it. You never know. We'll see if I can do it. Oh no, they have Ursica Warcaller. Ursica Warcaller, Cancer the Cyclone. I think why do I like Elder Scarred. Maeve, I think that's her name. No, I think that's Maeve, and that's Lika. And Turvold. Jotun. This is normal Doom Tower, by the way. Like, that's insane. I'll do a tag team arena with Taragi the Frog. Why not? Let's pop him in at the top. And then we can just get a bunch of sacrificial idiots in here. So most like they have a shaman on their team. That is weird. They didn't get the he has to deal damage in order to get the shield. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, control. That shaman got one-shotted. That was funny. Alright, provoke. Oh, Athel is still attacking. Pow. And then that one is taken care of. I think I mentioned it in my last video. I think they made 3v3 a lot easier. Because I'm starting to see more teams like this a lot more. Rather than like the teams that have over like 500k freaking power. Yeah, there was a team that I fought that had almost 600k power. It was ridiculous. It was just insane. But now I'm starting to see teams that are at least 60k power, 90k power, 100k power. It's starting to get really nice. I wish they would do that for Classic Arena where they had it like that. They had that over a period of time. And I don't know why they stopped doing it. But a lot of people were upset about that. Like, people are still complaining about the arena being too hard. That it's not doable. Me, myself, I wouldn't say I'm struggling in the arena. Like, I can get to Silver 4. But I'm not able to get to where I used to be. Because when whatever they did, where they started releasing, like, bot accounts, I think it was, I was able to get to Gold 4 very, very easily. And I think it was an event. I wouldn't say an event. I think it was just something that they did just so people could get a quick chance to, like, farm everything they need for the Great Hall. Which was a really good idea. But I'm looking at Bronze, like, 2. My friend Cohen, there was a team that had over, that had 300k power in it. It was just ridiculous. It was insane. Like, a full team of legendaries, void legendaries, a Siphi, a Krisk, a Krisk, I think it was a Solus, and a Little Miss Annie. A 300k power team in Bronze 1. What is that? I mean, seriously. Like, that is ridiculous. You should only see those kinds of teams in either gold, 4, or platinum. That is ridiculous. I know Plarium is working hard to fix this. I know they are. But it's gotten to the point where I think the arena is slowly losing its value. It's slowly just not... I mean, Tag Team Arena is fun. I will say, Tag Team Arena is fun. It's a good grind. But Classic Arena, I mean, come on, man. Like, do something to make it easier for bronze players at least. Because bronze arena teams should not be seeing those kinds of players in bronze. I mean, come on. It's just ridiculous. I think we might have lost this one. I am just going to skip this one. I apologize for that rant, guys. It's just annoying to hear that low-level players are fighting difficult teams in the lower ends of the game. Like, that's just not right. And I think I speak for all of us when I say Plarium is doing a good job. They are trying to fix it. They are working on a system, I hope. But the system needs to work, is what I'm trying to say. The system has to work. Otherwise, really, it's pointless to even try to change it. Like, you can't really change something without knowing what the problem is. Like, they can't change the arena unless they actually go... What's that? That's a decent piece. But they have to go through the arena, see what the problem is, study it, develop, and fix it. Like I said, Plarium, they do a good job constantly providing fixes and updates to this game. I love that. The main problem is the arena. I started playing this game a year ago. My Great Hall is only level 64. It's sad. It really is sad. I'm in Silver 2. And it's just ridiculous. Because the teams that people are fighting... Let me see if I can find one. It's a 90k power team. 88. Watch, I'm going to eat my own words here. I'll refresh the list. So, I think I basically just ate my own words there because I'm in silver. But, like I said before, bronze players should not be fighting teams from bronze, gold, or platinum. It is just so stupid. But that's enough of my rant. Anyway, guys, Taragi the Frog. Let's go test him out in Spider. I want to see what he can do in Spider real fast. Let's do stage 8. We will sub out Grush and stick him in there. Now we'll take Drexstar, put in Grush, and then put Taragi the Frog in there. Now Taragi the Frog, he's probably going to get attacked, which is amazing. But we'll see what he does. Yep, he gets attacked right off the bat. Oh no, that's Grush being attacked. Oops. So we will see what Taragi the Frog does. Because there's certain places where certain champions do different things. Like in the arena, if you place enough debuffs in the arena, I'm pretty sure he'll prioritize his A2. But like I said, I wouldn't really recommend using him for the arena. I'll do one arena battle with him there, just to kind of see what it's like. Now this is obviously a lower level of Spider's Den. I'm currently farming stage 13, which takes around 7 minutes to do, and it's ridiculous. But they seem to attack Grush, which Grush really doesn't take that much damage, and the damage is being shared between Nekret and Grush, so Grush really isn't taking that much damage, really, neither is Nekret. That's because Nekret is such a beast. 8,000 there from Taragi the Frog for the crit. That's not too bad, considering he's a level 40. And I think I've told you guys this once. I might not have. Funny story of how I pulled Cold Heart and got rid of her. When I first started playing this game, a daily login reward gave me a Void Shard. I pull it. Cold Heart comes out. I'm like, okay, I read over her abilities. I didn't see the third ability where it said damage based off of max HP. I only read it. It said damage based off attack part. This is the time I had Kale. Kale. I used her as food for upgrading his rank. It was such a stupid thing. And then when I found out later on, where videos started popping up, Cold Heart is good, I was like, oh my god, why do I do this? The same thing, it comes back to me doing the Visix. I thought she was an epic. I know you shouldn't sacrifice epics either, but for some reason I thought she was an epic and not a legendary, even though I could clearly see big and bold legendary at the top. I thought she was just a really bad epic champion, so I sacrificed her, and now that I find out they might be giving her a buff, because they're supposed to be giving a crap load of Void Champions a bunch of buffs, I find out that they might be giving her a buff. I'm like, oh my god, I am so stupid for not paying attention to that. And that sucks. But luckily, I do have a chance of pulling her from the shard pool. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it here. Overall thoughts on Taragi the Frog. Excellent, excellent, excellent champion. I think anybody who pulls him should max him out, use him most definitely. I'll upgrade this piece here real quick just to get it to level 16. I definitely think people should max this guy out. I think he is amazing at what he does. Definitely useful for Clan Boss, the Dragon's Lair. I'm going to say he's useful pretty much everywhere. Okay, that was a really bad roll. I got my daily quests in, though. But no, most definitely, check him out if you get him. I mean, seriously, he's gonna change your account a tiny bit. Like, this guy, at level 40, he's amazing. So, imagine fully ascended level 60 Taragi the Frog. That is going to be ridiculous. So, I'm going to end it here, guys. thank you so much for tuning in. I apologize, this was a really long video. 40-minute video, holy crap. I will, hopefully you guys tune in on my next video. I am BBM Gaming, and I will see you guys in the next one.